Hello, everyone. So T-Pain is pained that they are calling him T-Pain. Guy. I just think that from time to time, those people who are illegitimately occupying Aso Villa just drop all sorts of nonsense to get Nigerians distracted and let that be the topic of the day or of the week, while they continue with their harsh policies destroying, the country. So there's an exclusive that there's Aso Rock memo shows Bola Tinubu very sad. Nigerians call him T-Pain as historic hunger besets his presidency. His legitimate presidency, I would rather say. So Nigerians nicknamed Tinubu T-Pain. His name, of course, starting with T, and the fact that it's hardship that he has caused. He has caused people, unprecedented pain and all of that. And to have a memo that came out saying that, Tinubu is pained at that fact that Nigerians are calling him T-Pain. He's not pained that Nigerians are hungry. He's not pained that Nigerians are being killed. He's not pained that Nigerians are going through so much suffering. He's not pained that fuel is almost out of the reach of, common man. Food is out of the reach of common man. Roads are killing citizens. Bad roads all over the place. He's not pained by any of this. He's just pained by the fact that he's being called some names on social media, while he recklessly, wastes the resources of the people on things that are just for his benefit. Let me come to People's Gazette and the article that they have out here. It says, Aide said the president was not seeking to muzzle citizen speech on social media, but he decried the undesired impact of its unfettered usage on his admin's ability to function. If there's anything that talks of, the height of irresponsibility, is this statement coming from whether the illegitimate presidency, to say that what people are saying is what is inhibiting your function, instead of it is your function that it's making people to say what they're saying. This is someone who rigged his way into office. This is someone that people never wanted, people didn't believe in. And so I can tell you, even if it's a little thing that he was doing right, people would have heard me saying, okay, but at least he's doing this, at least. But there's nothing like that. He has come in, he has destroyed everything that can be destroyed. And I mean, that name T-Pain is actually so apt. There's nothing that Tinubu doesn't seem to be able to destroy, and we're all seeing it, in Nigeria. Bola Tinubu has been sitting as in angered inside the State House after Nigerians lashing out over worsening economic crisis labeled him T-Pain barely 1 year into his administration, according to internal memo and aides with direct knowledge of the president's quandary. During a recent meeting at the presidential villa, Tinubu told two guests and aides present that he was very sad that Nigerians won't stop blaming his administration for the raging economic crisis, adding that most citizens would rather ridicule him than offer potential solutions to the country's challenges, internal notes and our sources said. So who are Nigerians supposed to blame for the economic situation? Nigerians were not interested in blaming Tinubu. That's why they didn't vote for him in 2023. It wasn't the one that got the highest number of votes. They were ready to blame another person for whatever, for the good or bad that would come out of it, and ask another person to take responsibility. But he was the one that did everything and rigged his way into that office, and he's waiting for Nigerians to blame me. Or blame who? Tinubu has been very sad and not hiding his frustration over how quickly the so-called T-Pain label was allowed to spread on social media. So what were they supposed to do? Come and gag us? Hold people's hand? Don't allow them to type? He thinks this is 1980 something. I've told them before, this is not 1980 something. You cannot stop the people. There is social media has democratized media. You can muzzle some people. You can, threaten some people and they will not talk, especially the conventional media, mainstream media and all of that. But social media, you can't muzzle everyone. You can't force everyone not to talk about the fact that you have been an absolute failure. You have been an unmitigated failure. That it's unbelievable. And the thing is that Nigeria is hurtling down and it's definitely going to get worse because He's a master strategist with no strategy at all. The Tinubu was mostly angry with unpatriotic people who sit on social media calling him names without offering any unique solution of their own, but only to malign the government. No, what solution did you seek from the people when you were going to rig the election? Did you ask the people to help you rig the election, and you sit down there and feel you're using you're using the resources of the people, wasting it on things that personally, will be beneficial to you. When he was buying the presidential jet, whose solution did he seek? When he was buying the yacht, when he was doing all the things that he have done so far, changing the official presidential car and all of that, whose solutions did he seek, or did he listen to? Another aide subsequently corroborated the account. Both officials sought anonymity to discuss the president's annoyance with the Gazette, fearing administrative, backlash. One of the officials said Tinubu was not particularly seeking to muzzle speech and other fundamental rights on social media, but only decried the undesired impact of its unfettered deployment on the government's ability to deliver on its promises without distractions. The Gazette reviewed internal deliberations amongst a restricted loop of presidential aides, where countermeasures against the social media derison of the president were suggested. So this is what they waste their time on the fact that you are being called T-Pain. That's to tell you how small-minded Tinubu is. What the hell is T-Pain that will matter so much, instead of you to sit down and actually get to work and do the right thing for the people that you have stolen their mandate? You're here and you're looking for countermeasures to go after them, and that's why they have all sorts of bot accounts, attacking, abusing, maligning people, insulting people, trying to frame people up, trying to smear campaign and call people all sorts of. That's what they think they're going to focus on, rather than focus on giving good governance to the people, in spite of the stolen image. We're just trying to determine where the campaign to humiliate the president and people working for him is coming from. So you think there are people working for anything? Well, it's coming from hunger. It's coming from the high cost of petroleum. It's coming from the high cost of food. It's coming from the insecurity in the country, and so many of those things. So let them go and fix all of those things and see whether Nigerians will still continue to call him, the T-Pain that he is. Tinubu respects the rights of Nigerians to express themselves, but some of us will push back hard against the attackers before they do damage to the country's image. Tinubu himself is the damage to the country's image. A certificate forger is what sits on Nigerians, seat as president. Someone who was found to be part of drug dealing and even had to forfeit money based on that drug deal. If there's anything, I won't even waste time reading this article. It goes on and on and on, this nonsense that they are talking about. If there's anyone that has damaged Nigerians' reputation in recent time, or even all over, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you for watching, and bye.